Mr. Jovellanos! Mr. Jovellanos!
Greetings. I'm MJ Jovellanos, the researcher for today. We are here to get the opinions of the person that engaging the social science. But first of all, let us know what social science is. Social science is a branch of science that deals with human behaviors in its social science and cultural aspects. It includes psychology, sociology, demography, and so on and so forth. So now, let's begin our research. So now, we are here in Mall to meet the two psychologists in the Philippines, which is Jenny Garcia and Isarin Calico. So, let's go! So, here's the two psychologists in the Philippines that we invited. She is Isarin Calico and this is Jenny Garcia. So, how's life first?
I'm fine. I'm
my,
fine.
my question is, it's all about social science, of course.
Yes.
What is the role of psychologists?
Psychology is more focused on human behavior. And as a psychologist, I will call myself as a mental health professional who observe human behavior to offer interpretations of mental thought processes. I observe the influence of cultural beliefs, environments, and situations on human actions, including relationship and social interactions. After so many years of research about psychology, and now we're in the 21st century, I can now say that psychology improved a lot. We have a brand new and best technologies which can help those people suffering from mental illnesses to cope up from their ailment. That's all.
And Miss Jenny Garcia, what is the importance of psychology?
First, social science. It aims to understand individuals and groups. Psychology is important in social science. Work practice as it helps to understand the human behavior and interpret or help the human behavior in our society. And lastly, the purpose of psychology is to make our society better than before. Thank you.
So thank you for your opinions about the psychologists. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. That's all. Thank
No
you.
problem.
A few inches later,
And after we talking to the two psychologists in the Philippines, let's talk about the sociologist, the first ever sociologist of the Philippines. Let's go. Let's meet him. Hi, Mr. Galyan.
Hello, good afternoon.
What are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
My question is, it's all about social science, and also it's all about your what we call it, sociologies.
Yes, sociology.
What is the role of sociologists for you in the Philippines?
Well, for me, the role of being a sociologist is to research the way society organizes around power structures, groups, and individuals. Sociology can study society with a wide variety of focuses, from studying the power elite to the interaction of the economy, society, and the environment, to the examination of various rights movements. Sociology examines the way different aspects of society behaves and functions.
So do you think it is important to have a sociologist in this country?
Yes, I think so, because sociology helps the individual to understand human society and how social system works. Sociology is also important for the individuals because it throws light to the problems of the individuals, because sociology is popular as a teaching subject.
Thank you for your wonderful knowledge that
Thank
you've
you.
given to us. I hope you have a nice day.
Yes, thank you.
day 3.
Hi, Miss Demain. Hi, Miss Aparis. For the both of you, my question is, what is the role and importance of demography in the Philippines or in our country and the Filipinos 21st century?
It is useful and interesting and important for public policymakers, insurance companies, medical services, and education providers. Analysis such as myself use demographic data to advise governments on trends and forecasts for public policy and spend such as education and health and social services, and therefore taxes and borrowing. Also, the marketing industry on expected consumer demands and desired styles. Also, the construction industry on housing, locations, domestic facilities, and so on. Also, electricity and other energy providers on present and future needs for household and industry. Also, road and rail transport providers so that they can plan traffic volumes, routes, infrastructures, development, vehicle design, energy requirements, and so on.
The importance of demography lies in its contribution to helping government and society better prepare to deal for the issues and demands of population growth, aging, and migration. The statistic and prediction resulting from demographic studies can example aid in development of adequate school system, estimate the required funding for senior services, and develop workable healthcare system. A wide variety of social outcomes are impacted by demographic processes and distribution.
Thank you very much for your knowledge that you shared to us. Thank you. I hope you will have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, I therefore conclude that the disciplines of social science are more helpful for all our people, especially this 21st century. We can say that it can lead us to success, to the better life, better future, and we will all rise. So, let's make it valuable and let's take it as a pleasure within us. Again, I'm MJ Doronio Villanos. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Good evening, our lovely watchers. Anthroponomics has a new episode. We have two guests. One is a father of anthropology and the other is a father of economics. Please welcome Franz Bose and Adam Smith.
Hi, Mr. Boss.
Hello.
For you, what is the importance of being an anthropologist from 18th century to 19th century, and now for the 21st century, what is the advantages of being an anthropologist?
As an anthropologist, it is very important to me to study every actions and attitudes and how they can interact in each human society. It tells if, based on 18th or 19th century, human society did not respect elders. They cannot give in morality. This 21st century, the advantage is the same actions and attitudes of each, and they ignored more responsibility. We have three types of anthropology. First, the anthropology. Anthropology we studies behaviors in human society. The second, social and cultural anthropology. Social and cultural anthropology, we study about culture and how they can interact. The third, linguistic anthropology. Here, we study about how language can affect our life. And that's it.
Thank you, Mr. Boss.
Welcome.
Hi, Mr. Adam Smith.
Hello.
For you, what is the importance of being an economist from 18th century until now?
For me, the importance of being an economist from 18th centuries to 19th centuries, because we are focusing to study on how to improve the certain country or area that popularized of our nation and people who among do their responsibility and be humble when you are an economist, because it is a very realistic when you are an economist. And that's all.
On the 21st century, economist, how do you deal with the problems in the economy?
For me, in the 21st century, because we are refers to the productivity of the people, and also we are refers to the climate, because we are now focused on the technology, and the people who made the electronic device that we are making, so for example we are investing, because we are studying on how to improve our certain country, and it is refers to the people. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Adam
Thank
Smith.
Thank you everyone for listening. We hope you learned something today. Tomorrow, we will have a new episode. See you!
Hi everyone, my name is Star from Humss 11, discussing to you about the significance of studying geography. But first, what is geography? Geography is studying of Earth and started in 9th century, preceded by the ancient Babylonians. So, who is the father of geography? The father of geography is Eratosthenes, and Eratosthenes is one of the men who measured the distance of Earth from the Sun, or the distance of Sun from the Earth. So, let's talk about the importance or the significance. So, the importance of studying geography is the effect of human through landscape processes like greenhouse gases, catching trees, and flattering hillside. So, and then I should conclude that the chemical effect of throwing garbage through the soil or mixing garbage in the land or the soil. So, and then we should be aware of what might happen if we're still going to do that kind of stuff. So yeah, and we should learn how to take care of our environment, especially our nature. Then that's all. Thank you.
This time, here is Mr. Herodotus, the father of history. Sir, can you tell us about your early life?
I was born in about 485 BC in the Greek city of Halicarnassus, a lively commercial center on the southwestern coast of Asia Minor. I came from a wealthy and cosmopolitan Greek Carian merchant family. In the middle of 6th century BC, Halicarnassus became a satrapy or province of the Persian Empire and was ruled by the tyrant Ligdamis. My family opposed Ligdamis' rule and was sent into exile on the island of Samos. When I was a young man, I returned briefly to Halicarnassus to take part in an abortive anti-Persian rebellion. After that, however, I never returned to my home city again.
The origin of the history, sir. What can you say about that?
Instead of setting in one place, I spent my life traveling from one Persian territory to another. I crossed the Mediterranean to Egypt and traveled through Palestine to Syria and Babylon. I headed to Macedonia and visited all the islands of the Greek archipelago: Rhodes, Cyprus, Delos, Paros, Tassos, Samothrace, Crete, Samos, Cythera, and Aegina. I sailed through the Hellespont to the Black Sea and kept going until I hit the Danube River. While I traveled, I collected what they called autopsies. Or personal inquiries. I listened to myths and legends, recorded oral histories, and made notes of the places and things that I saw.
About the future, sir, what can you say about them?
I see in the future that finding or searching for history will be easy for the future historians because of new technologies.
Thank you, sir. Today, here is Mr. Eratosthenes, the father of geography. Sir, can you tell us about your work? your life?
I was a Greek mathematician, geographer, poet, astronomer, and music theorist. I was the man of learning, becoming the chief librarian at the Library of Alexandria. I invented the discipline of geography, including the terminology used today.
About your work, sir.
I was best known for being the first person to calculate the circumference of the Earth, which I did by comparing altitudes of the midday sun at two places unknown north-south distance apart. My calculation was remarkably accurate. I was also the first to calculate the tilt of Earth's axis. Again, with remarkable accuracy, additionally, I may have accurately calculated the distance from the Earth to the Sun and invented the leap day. I created the first map of the world incorporating parallels and meridians based on the available geographic knowledge of my era.
Sir, what do you see in the future geographers?
And the future the future geographers will use the technology used by the modern world.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, viewers. This is EB Channels and I'm Jesh.
I am Judith.
And we are going to report the two disciplines in social science,
which is linguistic and political science.
To start, we may call on Ms. Bulawan. Ms. Bulawan.
Thank you, Ms. Jess, and I'm here to interview one of the famous linguists, Maria del de Guzman. Okay, hello, Maria del de Guzman. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, this question. What is linguistics?
Linguistics is study of knowledge. It's concerned with study nature of language and communication.
Okay. What is your role as a linguist?
My role is I want to maintain and strengthen Filipino language.
What do you think what happened to Filipino in 21st century?
As a linguist, what I force in this 21st century is that Filipino will be influenced by Koreans. As you can see, a lot of millennials are idolizing Koreans, adding the fact that they're planning to remove Filipino and Panitikan as the teach Korean language studies.
That was a very good interview. And next is Erica Dillon. Erica?
Thank you, Judith. So I'm here to interview Mrs. Miriam Defensor Santiago, one of the famous Filipino politicians. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Can I ask some questions?
Yes, you may.
What is politics?
Politics is an activity associated with the governance of a country or other areas.
Second is, what's your role as a politician?
My role, I am known well as a decision-making for a country.
So, last is, I want to ask, what do you think will happen to Filipinos in the 21st century, starting from now, regarding politics?
If we will think in the 21st century, the country will not be the same as we are having right now. I am thinking we will be having some developments for our country in the way that the politician thinks.
So thank you, ma'am. And I'm Erica Dillon, interviewing that politician. Back to you, Judith.
Roll. So, those are beautiful interviews. And what do you think is the importance of it?
So, like what Ms. De Guzman said, linguistic is a study of nature of language. So, without the linguistic, we can communicate with others. Like, for example, English. English is our common language. So, without knowing English, so we couldn't communicate with other countries, right?
Yeah.
So, for you, what is the importance of political science?
political science. Political science, I guess. Political science, without politicians, then who will rule the certain country? Politicians are there to unify certain country, not to corrupt certain the funds of the country.
Yeah, you're right. So
that's it, and thank you, viewers.
Thank you for watching us.